I'm Pat, and I'm the host of the prestigious show Cut the Cheese. If you are in love with all these other TV shows that involve like mozzarella cheese or cooking with low carb, then this show is not for you. But if you're in for a good time, a hootenanny of a time that is, and you're in for some good laughs and you want to meet some fantastic friends along the way, then Cut the Cheese is for you. And on top of that, our meals are going to be scrumptious. Okay, and now I'd like to introduce you to this wonderful staff of Cut the Cheese. We got my best friend and my co-host, Jesse. And we have another special guest, another good friend of mine, Brutus. And now, together, we are the cast of Cut the Cheese! Pat! Come on!
Come on.
Oh, hey, the whole gang is here. Brutus! Brutus! Brutus, wake... We have to help wake Brutus up. Hold on. Come on, Jeff.
Come on, Brutus. Time to get up.
Brutus.
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 Come on.
Come on, man.
Yeah, we gotta do the show, man.
It's time for the
Can't
show,
just-
Brutus.
Ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Go! Pat, do I have to get up? I was having the best dream.
What was it about?
Cheese, all kinds of different soups.
All kinds of different soups. Well, we've got a special for you. Hello, this is Cut the Cheese, and I'm your host, Pat. This is a unique special because we have no money. That's right, we are poor. No money, no problems. This show is entitled The Best Little Poor House in Adams County. As you can see, my pockets are turned out because I have no cash, but we will get through it. We will eat. We will scrounge. We will show you tricks and tips of the trade so you can get your belly full. All right. As usual, I'm going to wash my hands here. But we ran out of soap, and I don't have any money for soap. But you know what? I'm just going to rely on hot water to kill all the salmonella, bacteria, influenza, and any other disease that I've picked up recently with all my crazy adventures throughout this day. All right, first thing we're going to do is we're going to make ourselves some grilled cheese. We don't have any bread, but luckily I went to my mother's house, and when they weren't looking, I stole some old stale bread out of their out of their cupboard, so we're going to get that ready. Okay, so we're going to grab 2 pieces of bread out of this bag here that I took. And the bread's not really stale. I was just being sarcastic about that. My parents actually live and eat pretty large, but, you know, I was just trying to downplay it since the special is all about being poor. So you take 2 pieces of bread. The other ingredients for this is butter, some salt, pepper, some seasonings, and some cheese. Oh, no. I forgot to grab some cheese. I am in a crazy dilemma. Who could that be?
What's going on there, boys?
What's your name?
Name's Cooter.
Cooter? Well, what are you doing here?
I heard something about a little poorhouse, so I brought some cheese. You need some cheese?
I need some cheese. That's fantastic. Come on in, man.
Don't mind if I do.
All right. You say your name is Cooter, huh? And where are you from?
From Oklahoma.
Oklahoma. So, what do you do?
I'm a dairy farmer down there.
A dairy farmer? All right, all right. So you're up here visiting, or did you just move here?
Well, I just took a long walk just to bring you this damn cheese. You can take it out of my hand, get a little heavy.
I can take it out of your hand, I guess, but wait a minute. Do you know how to make a grilled cheese sandwich? That's what we're going to make right now.
Good to tell you, boy.
You couldn't tell me. We need some expertise help. Jesse. Hey, Jesse, so you know how to make grilled cheese?
You're right.
All right, but can you sing it in a song?
I guess I could.
We'll do it.
Bread, butter, spice and cheese, spice and cheese. Sing on. Bread, butter, spice and cheese, spice and cheese. Bread, butter, spice and cheese, spice and cheese. Bread, butter, spice and cheese, spice and cheese. Sing on, Peter and Pat.
Well, I'm not really good at singing, but I'll make a beat for you.
That's my jam.
All right.
Bread, butter, spice and cheese, spice and cheese. Bread, butter, spice and cheese, spice and cheese. Bread, butter.
All right, so now that song taught us very, 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 very much on how to make a grilled cheese. We thank you, Jesse, Cooter, and myself for that little ditty, dum ditty dum. So anyway,
Hey, Pat,
Brutus, what's going on?
who's this guy?
Well, his name is Cooter. He's traveled many a mile from Oklahoma to come up here and bring us some cheese.
Much obliged, Cooter.
Much obliged. All right, so we're going to start a grilled cheese here. We got 2 pieces of bread, and we put some butter on it before we got here, just to save money because butter's expensive. Bread's only $1 a loaf, so that's pretty good, and butter is somewhat expensive, but you can normally take a handful at restaurants and everything, so I suggest that. Well, no, I don't suggest that, kids. Don't steal. Ask if you can have the butter. So anyways, we got 2 pieces of bread, and we buttered 1 side apiece. All right, so the first thing you're going to do is we're going to grab some seasoning here. We're using salt, garlic, and we're using garlic pepper salt, I'm sorry. We're going to coat the bottom of the pan just a little bit so the bottom piece gets that seasoning on it. Then we're going to take butter side down. Again, one side is buttered, the other side is not. Butter side down and lay it in the pan. Hear it sizzling. Next, you take your piece of cheese. Thank you, Cooter. And you lay that on top of that. I like 2 pieces of cheese, but Cooter only brought 1. I'm sure he probably ate a whole block of it on the way up here. Then you take your other piece of bread and you stack that on top. Butter side up. So it's butter side down on the side that's on the pan. Butter side up on the side that's not. Really basic. We're going to take a little bit more seasoning and we're going to sprinkle it on top of the top piece. Now we're just going to let it sit. Okay, so you heat the pan to medium. I forgot to mention that. And once it starts to stop sizzling, you keep checking it if it's brown or not. As you can see, it's nice and brown and golden brown. We'll wait for this side to finish, but I have something to say. So what? I mean, we blew all our money, our last paycheck on, pogs and dumb things. I'm sorry to say, I have an obsession with blowing my money on stupid things, such as these glasses and paying my friends to hang out with me. You know, it has to happen sometimes. I understand. Most of you out there probably don't have to pay your friends, but I do. Anyways, that's beside the point. I'm not that poor that I need a belt made of rope, you know. I mean, I just don't have much money right now, so we're doing a poor man special, but this is a bid going out there. Any of you want to buy my belt, the Pat belt for Cut the Cheese, it is up for auction. Help Pat buy a pizza because this grilled cheese stuff just isn't cutting it. But, you know, if you're in the same boat as me and you have to eat grilled cheese, then more power to you, and I feel for you. And if I see you in the street, then maybe we can exchange sandwiches or do whatever. So we'll let this cook up a little bit, and then we'll plate it up. All right, well, many people were probably wondering, hey, why didn't he throw Old Bay on his grilled cheese? Which it is delicious, so I'm about to do that right now.
Wait a second, you gave up Old Bay for Lent, didn't you, Pat?
That's right. Okay, well, if you gave up Old Bay for Lent, don't use it. But other than that, any spice will work. Okay, well, the grilled cheese is now done, and it's golden brown, so I'm going to have to plate this up. Jesse, plate! 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 All right, so we're going to take this grilled cheese, put it on the plate, and next thing we're going to do is we're going to cut it in half. A knife will work, but I've got a trusty pizza cutter here. We're going to cut it in half. Let the juices redistribute and cool off a little bit, and then we're going to let Taste Tester Jeff bite into this piece of hunk of cheap burning love. Yeah! Of yeah! All right, well, they've cooled off enough where someone can take a bite without burning themselves. And here's Master Taste Tester Jeff. Go ahead, Jeffrey.
Good, Pat.
Thank you.
But you could definitely use some Old Bay.
Old Bay. Well, Jesse and the Catholic Church wouldn't let me use Old Bay this week, but you're just going to have to deal with it, brother. Yeah! All right, so grilled cheese was the first dish, and now the next dish is every poor man's favorite. College kids, I don't care who you are. Noodles. Ramen noodles. Soup noodles. First thing you need to do is get a big pot. Next, fill it with water. Number 3, put it on medium heat, medium-high heat until it boils. And that takes forever to boil water, I know, and everyone complains. Well, really, not really, like 5 minutes. But there's enough time to play a game. We don't have PlayStation or Game Boy or any of these other fancy schmancy games. We don't even have Twister because we're that poor. But we do have hide and seek. So just you wait.
He'll never find me up here.
All right, on the count of 5. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000, 5, 1,000, hide. Hot in here looking for a light. Oh, man. Brutus, I found you! You're it.
Brutus is it.
Gotcha.
Oh! Hey, this isn't an ordinary coat rack. It's Jeff Coat Rack.
Raspberries.
Bring on him.
I'm gonna beat you to a delicious pulp.
And boy, I don't hear that now. Oh, and I'll bring you down to Oklahoma. Just like that. Take you down now. Take you down south. Woohoo! Yeehaw! Throw you in the roof like I threw them cattle. Hold on now a second, let my juices redistribute.
Here at HGTV, we're all about deliciousness.
I don't know what Rick and Keaton you're talking about, but down up the little boot scoot. Watch this here now. There's a little bit of that. Woo! Woo! You're a hefty boy. You're a hefty boy. Hot damn! You kicked me right in the chest. Well, there's a big boot. There's a little. Just like milking a cow.
Don't kick me in the face.
Oh.
Face.
You like that there, Yankee? Darn Yankee, you. Oh! I used to ride bulls, you know. I'll slap the taste out of your mouth, boy.
Slap the teeth.
Texas Road coming up here. Wow! I see it, boy.
The fair wasn't ready.
All right, the water is now boiling. Our hide and seek game is done. Everyone's been found. So the next step is to add the noodles. Now they always come with a seasoned spice flavor pack. I call it Texas tea. It's worth gold to me. So anyways, you add the noodles to the boiling water and you stir it for about 2 to 3 minutes and it's done. Well, most of it's done. There's a couple more steps, but the noodles are done. It's been 3 minutes. The noodles have come to a boil. The water's come to a boil. What do you think, Brutus?
I love ramen noodles, Pat.
I do too, especially when you have no money. What do you think?
I don't even have pockets.
That is true. So we're going to stir these noodles a little bit. We'll give it a few seconds to cool off. And what we're going to do, it's a little bit different than ramen noodles. Than the instructions. We're going to drain most of the water off. Then add the seasoning. Then let it cook for a few more seconds. And it's going to be delicious. All right. So now what we're going to do is we're just going to drain some of that starchy, nasty water out. Left some water in there so it's still a soup consistency. We're going to add a little bit more water. So they're pretty nice, soggy noodles here. We're going to bring it back to the old frying pan. We're going to add ourselves a little spicy-dicey. Spice-a-roni. The ramen noodle treat. All right, put the spices in there. We're going to stir it up. Nice and crazy-like. The best thing about ramen noodle is you can pretty much not screw it up. If you screw up ramen noodles, then you need to call me or Betty Crocker, and we will help you out because ramen noodles are the easiest thing in the world to make. It's a little secret of mine that the directions tell you, well, not even a secret, it's a tip. The directions tell you to add the spices like, you know, right away, and you have a lot of broth, and it's not so much flavorful, you know. But we're gonna drop out some of that water, and we're gonna add some spice to it, and it's gonna have tons of flavor. It's gonna be a little spicy, but it's gonna taste really good. Also, I like to add a little pepper. And a little bit of salt. We'll stir that up, and we'll let it sit for 1 more minute, and it is going to be something else. It'll be out of this world. If Fast Food Freddy the alien were here, he would love it. Unfortunately, he caught the last ship back to town, and he now lives back in the space, you know. So, anyways, here we go. So the ramen noodles are now set. Give it one final stir. They look delicious. And what's that crazy noise? It's like a muffled screaming. We're going to have to investigate before we let Taste Tester Jeff try this out. So we'll let these cool. We're going to have to find out what that muffled noise is. Hey, Jeff, take a glance in those drawers over there.
Oh.
Hot dang, boy trying to kill me or what?
It's Cooter.
Almost suffocated to death in there.
Almost suffocated. What the heck? You're all right, Cooter.
I'm all discombobulated in there. Oh, damn. Bring you some cheese and this is how you treat me?
I'm sorry, Cooter.
I thought we were playing some hide and seek. We looked like we were just hiding, huh?
I don't know what you just said. You're crazy. Well, looks like it's time to give it an old taste test. Jeff, grab a bowl. Now bring that bowl over here now. All right, boy. Grab some ramen. A couple scoops of noodles. Pour some broth in there, just a smidgen. Now, dun 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 dun.
Doing good, Pat.
Don't thank me, thank ramen.
Could use some Old Bay though.
Ah, enough with the Old Bay. Enough of the Old Bay. Ah, enough of the Old Bay. Ah, enough of the Old Bay. Ah. Now ramen noodles are done, so the next poor man sandwich is, of course, the PB&J. That's right, folks, peanut butter and jelly. Thus the P for peanut butter, J for jelly. The B is part of the butter, peanut butter. Anyways, so you need 2 pieces of bread, peanut butter, and jelly. All right, first things first, we're going to grab a piece of bread. And we are going to lather some peanut butter on it. Now, most of you who are young boys, I'm sure your fathers have, or your mothers even, have taught you how to lather up some shaving cream to shave your beard.
I know.
Now, all I need next is some jelly. Any jelly that's preferred. If you like grape, strawberry, orange marmalade, honey is even good. Peanut butter and honey. Most people think that's weird, but you know what? There's a lot of people who like peanut butter and honey sandwiches. So we will add some jelly here. I'm using strawberry jam myself. We're just going to slather it on there nice and thick. And we're going to put the other piece of bread on there, and we need to cut it into an angle, but I do not have room or a table. Jesse, get over here.
All right.
So, next thing we need to do is cut it at an angle down the back, clean our knife off, and we're ready to eat. Jeff! So it's cut in half. Now we'll let our taste tester, Jeff, try it out.
They're good, Pat.
Oh, yeah.
I love peanut butter and jelly.
Yes. But you know what? It doesn't need Old Bay, so we're good to go.
No. Cheers.
Cheers. That's you can fit the most part of the sandwich in their mouth at once.
You win, Pat.
I know what most of you are thinking right now. What's for dessert? Well, not only what's for dessert, I mean, what kind of money do we have to buy a dessert? How can we get a candy bar or anything like that? Well, I know. We'll check the couch cushions. Come along. Hey, thank you, Jeffrey.
Yeah.
All right. What we got in here? Hey. Well, we don't have any money, but we definitely got some candy.
That a boy.
Jeff, throw down the booty. Let's see what we collected. No money, but we got a lot of candy. This is better than trick or treat.
I like orange.
Well, we're all done cooking now. I hope that all our tips and our little secrets helped you out to save a buck. Or with the buck you have, spend your buck. Because we ate soup, 2 different kinds of sandwiches. We found some dessert. But now, of course, to end every show is ants on a log. We got ourselves some celery. We're going to wash the celery off. Okay. We're going to cut the end off. We're going to cut the other end off. We're going to cut a nice old slab here. Put on some old PB, aka peanut butter. Slab it on, just like shaving cream, young boys and women. And then the next step after that, of course, is the old raisins. And, like the French say, bon appetit. Taste tester Jeff!
It's bon appetit, Pat.
Oh,
Get it right.
Cut the Cheese was filmed before a live studio audience.
Cut the Cheese was made possible by ACTV. Yeah.
Butter, spice, and cheese. Butter, spice, and cheese.
enough of the old